So yeah, basically the reason why I am showing you my environment that I work from every day when I'm downtown and when I was homeless this is where I would basically rehearse my cold calls and script and all that. Um, but the issue is that for one, you can really only reserve these rooms for about 2 hours. Okay, so when when at the end of those 2 hours, somebody else wants to reserve the room, you got to leave and hopefully find another conference room. Okay. The problem with that is that, you know, anybody that's a successful entrepreneur or a salesperson or whatever it may be, whatever it is that you're doing, those of you that are programmers and coders, you know what I'm talking about. You have to have uninterrupted concentration. Okay, and you might be unproductive for the first 30, 45 minutes, and then all of a sudden for an hour, for the next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you've gotten so much done, you've accomplished so much, and it's just that, like, I'm real big on getting in the flow state, on getting in the zone. I'm real big on that, and I think that it's impossible to keep that when you're having to share a public environment. And the thing is that, like, it's that for the time for me to be amongst people that are operating down here and I'm up there, it's just over, man. Like, see, the thing, it's not about thinking that you're better than anybody. Okay, I want people out there to understand. I don't think I'm better than anybody. Okay, I want people to understand that I don't think that these people are not worthy of whatever it is that you think I'm insinuating. It's just my issue is that, first of all, I don't know why anybody would even accuse me of that anyway. You deal with what I've been dealing with for the last on and off for the last 3 or 4 years, okay, and for a whole week, and see, and then you come back, then you'll have the attitude that I have. Man, sometimes you got to take care of yourself. You got to preserve yourself, man. I've been, the reason why God has made me realize, you know what, you've done enough. You've served enough to be able to ask somebody else for your help. Okay, I was on these streets, man. I was at Art Call and volunteering. I was at City Square, at the food pantry. I didn't even have nowhere to stay, and I was still at the food pantry volunteering. I was doing all these things. I've been at the library helping out with the MDHA, Metro Dallas Homeless Alliance, monthly meetings. So the fact of the matter is that I've worked hard to be able to establish a foundation. Okay, I've worked hard to be able to learn things. Okay, I'm in this conference room daily. Man, and I got my book bag with me. I got this conference room daily, man, and I got my laptop with me. I'm always working. I'm always constantly working. So the fact of the matter is that I've outgrown this. Okay, I've outgrown this. I've outgrown this, and the fact is that Dallas, Texas, United States of America, the world needs people like me to prosper. I need a Zen environment. I can't work out. I can't work out of the house. You heard that whole recording. How am I supposed to operate and perform at the top level that I expect of myself? Okay, that the world needs. How am I supposed to meet this standard that I have imposed on myself? How am I supposed to do that in an environment like that when, oh man, they one of the person at job, they got some fine little bitches up. Man, fuck all that, dude. Fuck all that. Like, I'm not begging for anything. Okay, and a person who is not going to turn your investment into turn your gift or investment into a I don't know. Lots of people. I'm gonna end it by saying this because I feel myself rambling a little bit. Okay, you can help one person that, you know, housing department. You help one person that you've been putting on this, that you've put on this on the housing list, on the wait list for 2 3 years. I meet people all the time that are out here that have been on the list for about 4 or 5 years. Okay, and you can have that one person who is mentally ill, who can't work, who sits here all freaking day. Okay, and then you got to check on them all the time when you give them a house. Or you can give a business development grant to myself, okay, for the creation of a business incubator program and place myself in emergency housing. Okay, and the reason why you want to place myself in emergency housing is because the business development that is going to happen as a result of that. I mean, how many, like, you want to help 10 people, or you want to help one person and have to constantly monitor them? Okay, just think about it, man. Really, just think about it. Like,